Yeah, so some few months ago I posted a video on how you should be embracing boredom, because that is the key to improving your focus and fixing your mind from all these hyper stimulations that you are getting from on your phone. So I posted that video and there's like, I don't know, there's like a butterfly effect or some shit. I'm looking at all of these videos right now, like embrace boredom, improve your focus. There's a lot of videos online talking about that, and I just want to make it clear. Embracing boredom will help your focus, okay? Because when you don't have anything in your mind, all you can do is focus on the work, the goal that you have. You feel more clear because you feel more focused with your goal, because there's no clutter in your mind anymore. And that happened because you let that water settle. You know how there's like teacup, and then there's like when you put some tea leaves or whatever, you shake it off like that, and then after some few times, okay, maybe like a very bad example, I'm not really good at giving examples, okay, but suppose you mix a sand in a cup, okay, you shake it off, oh, it's dusty, but then you keep it still. After a period of time, when you are keeping it somewhere still without moving, it's gonna settle down, right? The sand is gonna settle down. It's the same thing with our mind. Now you're getting the idea. Let me get to you here, because even though people are trying to like embrace boredom because that is so popularized on the internet, most people are gonna fail. And I talk a lot about this stuff, like, even though people are consuming online, they're gonna fail because it's about interpretation, and there's still gonna be winners and losers, right? Like, bro, this could mean literally like a huge difference to you. You don't realize this yet. Wait, let me put this for you, right? Let me just put this together. I'm like, it's quite eye-opening once you realize this, basically. I don't want to hype this up and make this clickbaity or whatever. So, embrace boredom. It's cool, okay? Embrace boredom. You're embracing boredom. You're doing one task at a time. You're not listening to music or getting too hyped up before your work so that you can, focus more on your work. You are trying your best to conserve your brain points, and you have instinctively developed that intuition to realize what is good for you and your brain points. Brain points is basically that like HP for your brain. Once you make more decisions in your life, your HP goes down, and then at night, when you have went throughout the whole day, your HP is at the lowest, your like brain HP. And the next day when you sleep and when you wake up, it's recovered again, it's full again, your brain points is full. And this brain points is what you want to conserve, because once you have very, very low brain points, even the slightest bit of temptation is uncontrollable. You know what I'm saying, right? So, you embrace boredom. Ta-da! You spend the whole day being bored in your room, not doing anything. That is great. What happens next? This is where many people fuck up. This is, bro. This is like the core foundation of self-improvement. The self-image. Fuck, bro. This should give you goosebumps right now. I'm telling you, this should give you goosebumps. Like, no matter what we do in the outside world, the internal and the external will always be at equilibrium. I'm gonna talk very, very slowly because I really want you to understand this now, okay? Internally, you have your self-image. Externally, it's like just basically everything around you. The actions that you do, the goals that you have, the people that you spend time with, all of this external stuff that you can think about. The internal is your self-image. I'm repeating this again and again because what happens is that every single time you're making sure that this internal shit and the external shit combines into like equilibrium. They are matching, they are equal. Because if it is not, you will make it equal anyways. If your internal mind is like, yeah, I'm a focused person, but your external world is like, yeah, you live like a lifestyle of a fucking drug like an addict. Like, you're addicted to your phone, so you're not focused, but internally you think you're focused. Guess what is gonna happen? They're gonna align either by one, you changing your internal to match your external, or second, you changing your external to match your internal. So at this example of like, yeah, you think that you are a like focused person, so what do? You make sure the external environment, the habits that you do, the work that you do, the environment that you surround yourself with is matching with your beliefs. You equalize it. Either ways it's gonna be equalized anyway. Or two, the route that most people take is changing the internal self to match the external, and that is the last thing that you want to do, because the external is chaotic. There is environment of every kind, there's people of every kind. For you to match with the external is for you to get tossed around by life. So it's basically you having this mindset of like, I'm a focused person, and then this external is all like not focused at all. You're not living the life of a focused person, but you instantly, this happens instantly, okay, this, you instantly kind of like lower your self-image just so you could, you know, cope up with the environment. So you think yourself as a person who is not focused, because if that doesn't happen, you will have like a mental fucking breakdown when your internal and the external world do not align. Maybe you will like have a fucking trauma release or whatever, like maybe you'll end up crying, depressed or whatever, right? That's you must understand that. Now what happens when you are embracing boredom? Like, you're watching this video right now. This is a video that gives you an example of how you are embracing boredom, because I don't put any fucking fancy edits with hype background music or anything. I just want you to focus, right? After you embrace boredom, bro, if you still have that self-image of a person who is not focused, you will fall back. This happened to me always, every single time. There was this time, well, like at the beginning of last year, 2023, I was fucking staring at the wall, okay, just stare at the wall, you know, embracing boredom. I was one of the first people to, you know, discover this embrace boredom and make it like a trend thingy. I don't know if that's called trend or whatever. I was one of the first people, right, before anyone on the internet ever really realized about how embracing boredom is good for your health, this good for your focus. These days all the people are talking about it, even like Luke's maxing and stuff. Stared at a wall for the whole day, no school. Right after that, I feel like my mind has settled, even though it's not like groundbreaking or enlightening or anything like that, but I feel maybe a little better because I didn't spend time at least distracted. I didn't spend time that way. But after that, I came in equilibrium with my internal. My internal was that I was still the type of person who was not focused. I was still the type of person who had low mindfulness skills. So when I was, you know, exceeding this standard that I have for my self-image, when I exceed that level by, you know, doing external stuff like, you know, mindfulness and, you know, staring at the wall, embracing boredom, it's going beyond what my self-image is. They are not aligning. So what do? I bring this down instead of bringing this up. The best thing that you can do is bring this up, self-image, right, for what is better. So I was not focused. I didn't see myself as a focused person, but here I was doing some stuff in the external world that meant that I was focused, such as staring at the wall. They didn't collide, so what happened? I brought this down. I checked a lot of Instagram, scrolled through TikToks. I stayed up the whole night. I jerked off again. Boom. Boom. If embracing boredom was ever that easy, people wouldn't make it. Like, people wouldn't make it. It's hard, right? Basically, it's hard. If embracing boredom was very, very easy, okay, people will make it. I had that backwards, but yo, congratulations, you have embraced boredom watching this video till the end. Many people have left this video, okay? You don't realize this, man. Embrace boredom. Fix your self-image. And the practical advice that I can give you to fix your self-image is, there's no practical advice. Self-image fixing I'm gonna tell you a secret, bro. You just gotta forget the person you were yesterday, the things that you did. It's crazy because even in the spiritual practices, like being a Christian, you go and pray to God every single day, confess your sins. That is you forgetting your past self-image and breathing a new self-image. But most of us, even like Christians, we are finding difficult to stick to the new self-image because of how distracted we are and how distracted we are from God. And even though we have the Holy Spirit within us, it's like we're not able to discover it because of how distracting the world has become. It's crazy how self-improvement and spirituality and even science collide. And I'm like, bro, if you are watching this video so far, let me just share with you some things that I've been doing, right? I've been fucking every single day I've been journaling stuff and getting real discoveries that I've never been gotten. Some things like self-image. The thing is, there's a relationship between your self-image and how much you respect yourself. If you respect yourself, why would your self-image be low? Because self-image is stemming from what status in a society are you able to tolerate. It's not about if you are a successful person like Elon Musk, it's not about whether or not I'm a guy who knows about rocket science and I have Tesla company. That is not self-image. Self-image is okay, maybe that is the self-image, that is the result, but self-image is a result. It's the outcome of something else. The something else, the cause, is the standard of status that you are able to tolerate. Are you willing to tolerate a life where you are treated like shit because you don't have high status in the society? Or are you the type of person who cannot tolerate anything lesser than a high status where everyone looks up to you? It's like the standard you set for yourself. That standard also is a result of how much you respect yourself. So it's like the chicken and egg thing. If you have a good self-image, you respect yourself more, that means you have more high self-image. It's like we don't know what comes first, right? Self-image or status or respect, but it's just to give you an idea. This is something that I've never seen anyone share on the internet before. There's a lot of shit that is not even on the internet because the people who have these realizations, they are not even on the internet creating videos like this. The people who are having groundbreaking discoveries are having these discoveries because they are away from the world, they are undistracted, they are not even on YouTube, bro. Okay, I'm gonna go on a little side when I didn't mean to plan this, but you've spent your almost your entire life on YouTube. Okay, so which is why you think everyone is on YouTube. Of course, which objectively everyone is, but there are still a certain group of people that are able to live their lives without being on YouTube, and I don't even know them because it's just the way it is, but they are the ones undistracted from the world, embracing boredom and having these groundbreaking discoveries. If Isaac Newton was distracted every single time, he wouldn't give a fuck about gravity or about why that apple fell in his head. It would be just a normal day where bad stuff happened, such as apple falling in your head, you getting a little bit of pain, and so nothing else mattered. Just let me continue the day, right? But because he was bored, he was obsessed, he was focused with that question, why did that apple fall? Why did that apple fall on the ground? Some shit like that, right? I'm not very specific with the story, but when those are the only thing that is occupying your mind, of course you're gonna have groundbreaking discoveries. Of course, when your brain is not filled with some bullshits from the TikToks that you're watching that you cannot even remember. Of course, those spaces in your brain is gonna be even more better things, such as your goals. I wanted to share this knowledge with you, bro. Respect is the key, and there are a lot of other stuff that is the key. Yo, by the way, I'm sharing this like groundbreaking discoveries and learning lessons on my journey of reaching to financial freedom, $0 to $1,000 in a month by 2024. And I'm documenting it on my Instagram broadcast channel. If you don't know what is that, check out the first link in the description. It's my Instagram broadcast channel. I'm documenting and sharing you every source and resources out there. Check that out for daily stuff. Improve your life one step at a time, always.